What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome in. Sorry for the massive delay for today's stream. It's Been a little crazy. Woolbed, welcome in. How's it going? So, I put up a reel. I made it last night, and it's just like, all right, it's been like 2 days, so I gotta make another reel. And it was about like translation stuff, and I sprinkled in a little note at the end. I'm like, hey, if you wanna, help some translations, let me know. That's all I said. And now there's like so many people, which is epic. So, but yeah, we're gonna be working on getting more people invited in to translate and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's pretty insane. So we're gonna be working on that. Answering like Discord questions and stuff like that too. Let's see here. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of adding in new languages to the sheet and stuff, and sending DMs on Instagram. Just answering a question right now. So, hey, GT, welcome in. Okay. Put that down in there. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to be doing like a ton of hard lured-in programming today. It's hard to say. But, we'll see. Anyways. I better mute Discord, because otherwise there's going to be a billion. It's hard, though, because I need... Oh, here, can I make it so it doesn't hide people's names? Oh, there we go. Okay, because that was the one thing that was so annoying. I can't see anyone's name. Okay, anyways, here we go. So, I need to add one more thing to the sign up. It's annoying because I can't, for some reason Discord's bugging out, and if I edit this message, it like breaks. See, if I click save now, it's gonna... Okay, now it's working. I think it was broken before because it was an announcement channel or something, and it was trying to like update and then just broke my Discord. What kept happening is it would just stop working, and I couldn't send messages or get pings anymore on Discord. It's like the whole thing just freezes. I don't know what's going on. I thought for a minute I got like banned or something. I don't even know. I can't really show the like signups thing here because I don't want to leak everybody's emails. So I'm gonna try and keep it on the down low. I need to figure out how I can position these tabs. Oh, it's tricky. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to do it this way. Anyways. Yeah, it's insane. There's so many people. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. There is like... There's so many languages people have offered to help with, so it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, we're just gonna keep adding people in, checking out the sheet. Yo, what's up, Ace? Thank you for the speen. How's it going? Let's see, Discord name is... Yeah, I don't want to leak everybody's emails, so... That seems kind of bad, I guess. Let's see, Google's is Manian. Dr. Easy Bake, welcome in. How's it going? All right. Okay. Oh yeah, I see your request actually here on the sheet, so I'll get you accepted in there. I really appreciate it. Auto column. Okay. And then we'll give this person a role for alert and translator. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty wild. There's so much. I wonder, I don't even know how many comments are there on the Instagram post now. Oh man. So there's 69 comments on the Instagram post. I've gotten like a bajillion DMs. I need to respond to all those. I think I also got an email. You'll check that. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Here, we go to this one. Okay. And let me get you added in real quick here. Just thank you for putting all the info in there. Yeah, I just want to keep track of everybody's like names and stuff like that, because I've had in the past where with Starground, which is the game we did before this, somebody joined in and like messed up a bunch of stuff, and I didn't really know who it was because before we had it on like anonymous mode, so it was pretty problematic. I want to make sure that like all the work people are putting into this is gonna stick around, so we're gonna make sure I'm able to deal with any problems that potentially come up. All right, so I presume for Spanish, I guess just the default is Spain Spanish. I'm pretty sure. Because otherwise, if it's like a Mexico variety, we would put like a region tag. So we'd say ES-ME or something for Mexico. We'll figure it out. And same with like Argentina and other Spanish-speaking countries. So, but yeah, what we're going to go ahead and do here is add in the ES column. Don't forget why people do stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, because it's like... It's just annoying. The thing with that's nice about Google Sheets is I can like track all the changes to the sheet are tracked, so I'm able to fix things if somebody decides to grief, which is good. Yeah, because like otherwise, I don't know, it's silly that people just come in and grief stuff, but this is why I have the like restricted mode on the sheet or whatever, because that way I can like view all the edits and ban people from the sheet in case there's any big problems that come up. But yeah, I went ahead and added the Spanish column here, so you should be good to go. Definitely let me know if you run into any questions. Yeah, every country's a little different when it comes to Spanish. Yeah, there's a lot of different, like... I imagine it would probably be, like, a Spanish speaker from any of those countries could probably understand other Spanish-speaking countries, you know? Like, you could probably communicate between, like, Spain and Mexico, for example, and Argentina. But, I'll just, without any tag, I'll specify this as, like, Spain/European. Just because that's kind of, like, the whatever the word is, regionalized variant, I guess. Well, it is regionalized. It's, but we have to pick one as like the default. So I have to do a lot of Pixar flags. Yeah, that's okay though. It's honestly, I do enjoy doing the flags. They're pretty fun. So yeah, let's go. I think eventually we're gonna kind of hit a spot where we have like most of the languages on there. We might have to do a couple like sub variants of it. It depends, but I think it won't be too bad. I'm just gonna close some extra other tabs I had open here. Let's close those. Put that over there. All right. Just give me 1 second here. Gotta do an email. Yeah, I'll try and make the stream interesting. It might be a little tricky today. It might be more of a chatting kind of stream. That's okay, because I'm gonna be sending a lot of private messages and stuff like that. So, say Batatazmore, if I said that right. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. And thank you so much for signing up to help with the translations. That's really cool. Let's see. I want to know what the requirements are for translation. There's not a whole lot or anything. I think really the main thing that I want, nobody ever, like, I guess in terms of the rules are just being able to speak English and one other language. That's like pretty much it. So, let's see. The only requirements are the ability to speak both English and another language fluently. More info on the Discord server, including a link and rules. All right. I don't know why I copied the text as like white. I don't know if that's just a weird Gmail thing. Here, actually, I can do, how do you paste without formatting? It's like Control-Shift-V. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know why I didn't format it as a link. That's fine. All right. That's been sent. All right, so also I need to put another pinned comment on YouTube because I haven't done that one yet. So we're gonna do that here. It's I don't think you can do pinned comments on TikTok, and I was trying and I'm like, oh god, I don't think I can do that here. So that's gonna be a little annoying. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. Luckily on Instagram and YouTube you can do that really easily. So yeah, it's a little frustrating, but oh well. For 4 months I've been working. Nobody ever. I love YouTube Shorts, totally. Okay, let's go copy that comment I put on the Instagram post. We'll put it on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can pin on YouTube. I've done it before, so. Post that on there. Oh, it like hides the, oh, we can edit it. Just like that. There we go. Anyways. Spanish translation. Yeah, we do have some people on board for that now. Some people sign up today. YouTube actually has a really wonderful like panel to reply to people. I wish more platforms had this, but if I go into here, and you can just go to community tab, and now there's just a big list of comments I haven't responded to. So I really wish other things had that. I wish Instagram had that. And also TikTok kind of has it, but it sucks because for some reason on TikTok you have to like click another menu to go into another panel to find the comment. It's really dumb. I wish it was like YouTube. Yeah, apparently a couple people mentioned Tapfish. I have never played Tapfish. So this video, yeah, has the pinned comment, so... You can find more info in the pinned comment. French pun jokes in English. I'll give it a little thumbs up. Script that cleans. Oh yeah, you could do that. You could set up like a auto hotkey thing and move your mouse super fast to automatically clean the tank. Yeah. The name of the song right there is down in the bottom. It's Plants vs. Zombies song. Graze the Roof. It's the song that plays when you're in Zone 4 of the game during the day, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the one on the roof. Got a viral vid. I mean, it's not like view-wise so much more insane than the other ones before, but I think it's just insane because there's so many people commenting and offering to help. That's what's crazy about it. Thank you for the Speens offenser. But it's definitely one of, like, at least right now, like, we'll have to wait and see with analytics, but it's, you can see this, the gray area is like the typical view count on YouTube, and then we're well above that right now. And it has really good engagement. I don't know if I can see engagement. Yeah, it usually takes like a day or two for that to appear, but it seems like it's very good so far. Apparently Garfield is suggesting my content. It's always funny seeing the random weird stats in here. It's like one link from like stuff like this, like Minecraft, Manor Lords. Like, I don't know why those things recommend this video. It's really odd, but yeah, this is really good for staying to watch. Essentially, this is just kind of like the, how many people I think watch longer than a couple seconds or something. Garfield is the GOAT. Yeah, dude. He is. And this is, I think, like an early preview of the retention. I'll see the real retention later. But yeah, anyways, it's very cool. We're just going to keep replying to comments in here. Is there a way for me to just like hide a comment? Because I mean, I don't think it goes away unless I heart it, but not every comment is a comment I want to heart. And I don't want to just remove it. That just like flags it. Can I just be like, okay, you can hide from my panel now? You know? Actually, I could get rid of unresponded and then just do newest, and that would probably be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe the algorithm analyzes the picture and understands there are many pixels that look like Minecraft. It might be. I don't really know. Yeah. That's the thing with YouTube, is the algorithm is a big mystery. Nobody really knows how it works, so who knows? But yeah. Nice choppy on these gaps. Oh yeah, the windows and house flipper, those are so annoying. Yeah, I 100% feel you. Takes forever to clean those in big houses. Apparently you can now use Gemini to get video idea recommendations. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I think you can like click on this and get ideas. I don't know if they'd be that good. Usually it's pretty easy to come up with ideas for reels and videos and stuff, so... but yeah. Let's go. the offer. You can find info on how to sign up in the pinned comment. And let me know if anybody's like asking questions on the Discord server, because when I'm streaming, I can't talk. I don't get pings for replies and stuff, so just make sure this is pinned, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty interesting. Home to check out the comment for info on how to help. Thank you for the cheese time. Much appreciated. Yeah, apparently, I've seen a couple people talk about Undertale or Toby Fox. Apparently he doesn't like translate his games. I think it's only in English and Japanese, which is like odd. That it's only those two. Apparently it's because those are the only two languages he speaks, so he wants to actually know exactly what every single word means. So I don't know about that. Let's go Brazilian, Portuguese. Yeah, we can do that. The Undertale guy, yeah. You can find more info on the pinned comment. And yeah, somebody here wanted to do a video, which is freaking epic. I don't know why this appears twice. That's a little weird. But yeah, very cool. It's mainly a solo dev, and those are the only languages he speaks. Yeah, but like now, it seems insane not to translate Deltarune and Undertale, because I mean, he's got like $1 bajillion. Deltarune as a team, though. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that work on those games. He's not really a solo dev anymore. I don't know. Can't believe I'm saying this, but the Backrooms trailer looks awesome. It does actually look kind of cool. Yeah, I'm a little bit excited for the Backrooms movie. It's supposed to come out in like May, right? I might get like copyright claimed because I'm showing Backrooms on. Nah, it'll be fine. But yeah, it actually like does look pretty accurate. I mean, you know, it's made by the main guy, Kane Pixels, so you know, it's pretty cool. It's so crazy still that it's just May. It's next month. It seemed like all of a sudden it was just like bang, it's coming out now. But yeah, it does look really cool. I'm excited to see what they do with this. The only thing I guess I'm a little worried about with this is I hope it's not just like, I guess kind of following some of the tropes that a lot of Backrooms games do, where it's just like, oh, big scary monster, and like it just shows like it's just this one level, because there's so many other places in the Backrooms that are really neat. I hope they expand it beyond. I mean, I don't know, it depends. It's hard to say, because if you go too crazy with it, you kind of alienate people that aren't familiar with the Backrooms. So, but I hope they get into some lore stuff, and I think it would be cool. I'm excited to see what they do with it. So but yeah, fair enough. Honestly, now that he's gotten attention, he'll probably make some changes. Yeah, we'll see. I rewatched The Oldest View recently, and that Kane Pixels Valley, you can make some cool stuff. I know. He's a crazy little filmmaker guy. Yeah, he's got some really cool stuff. I like that he's been kind of like exploring other types of liminal stuff, right? Like with The Oldest View, and then also like this is like a game, but it's definitely like liminal vibes. So I think that's really cool to see that. Because I think like Backrooms is epic, but at a certain point, there's only like so much stuff you can explore. Yeah, it's like Pets. It definitely has Petscop vibes. It's awesome. And then all of a sudden, it's just like real life. I'm excited to see. I hope this continues. It's been over a year now since the last video, so that's something. But yeah, oldest view is really cool. Yeah. Pretty epic. Then all his like whatever AMVs. It's always funny seeing stuff like that on really big channels. Like it's all their new stuff that has like millions and millions of views, and then you scroll down just a little bit and it's like their gameplay arc. They're like playing Minecraft. You know? It's always kind of crazy. Or like Sandwich, yeah. From Attack on Titan AMVs to A24 movie. That's a crazy pipeline, yeah. Yeah, Lucid Blocks, I've seen that around. It seems pretty neat. I've talked about this before. I think I would love to try it out and just give it a play through one of these days. It seems like it'd be really interesting to kind of just go through and explore. It's hard to say if it has like how the gameplay holds up, because I feel like it's it might be a little hard to like I don't know. It's very not grounded, and that's the whole point of it, is that it's like a fever dream. So I think it'd be fun to mess around in, though. I don't know if I'd like go back and play it again after I play it, but it does seem very interesting. So I'd love to just give it a run through, experience it, and then yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that, the Voima 2 update. That's gonna be really cool. Yeah, there's the... Man, did they do survival mode? Because that's the thing I've been waiting. Oh, boy. Alright, I gotta check out Voima 2. Yeah, last when I played this, like, it was neat, but it was really... You could feel the tech demo, like... You were just kind of in this place, and, like, you can place blocks, but, like, nothing was, like... I don't know. But, if there's survival now, I gotta try it out, because that would be really cool. I've been waiting for that forever. And there's like crazy blocks and stuff. I saw somebody made like just a round house. I think you were the one that sent me that. It's crazy. It'll be really cool to see what people do with the like freeform block stuff. The polygons. What's with the bears? I watched an interview of the developer. Initially the bear was supposed to be like an enemy or whatever, just because like I guess they lived in the woods or something and it was inspired by that. But then they just made the player character a bear because everybody liked the bear so much. And initially the bears were gonna be on 4 legs, but then they made them walk because when the bear was on 4 legs, like it was too long, and so it looked weird with the 2-dimensional sprite. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of epic. So Savamo is still early, obviously, but still sick. Yeah. No, I imagine it'll be a little rough around the edges, but I definitely need to try it out. Voima seems pretty promising. I like the modding stuff. Apparently it's going to be a little bit like Little Big Planet, where it's kind of like you create like worlds that people can like download and join into. It's going to be kind of neat. Now you said I got Discord questions. Yeah, let me go take a look. Adam's Ridge. Should I reference that in the description or just stick to boo? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody has a creative ability to change stuff. So things like those, if there are references or things that make more sense in the translated language. And then they say they can't provide information anywhere. I actually don't even know what it looks like when you request access. How does that even like work? I need to like make a... I really want to see like what it looks like. Let's see, Google Translate. Thanks. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, no problem. Google Translate. No, not Google Translate. Google Sheets. Request access. I just need to see what the like page. Okay. So I think it looks like this, right? It'll have like message optional. You can leave the required info inside of the box that says message optional. Yeah. Had a field for you? Okay. All right, so that's done. Man, it is crazy how many people have joined the Discord now. We got a private DM. Let's go look at that. Oh, message was deleted. Okay. That was the guy in the Discord server, I'm pretty sure. Alrighty. Let's get some more people access to the sheet. None of these people put in any info. See, I can't like do anything with that because I don't know what their Discord name is or anything, so I don't know who to add to the translation role and stuff. So it's I need to make sure people understand they're supposed to put info in there. Let's go edit the thing again. I'm gonna do this. Must fill your request with. You must fill out the following inside of the box that says message optional. Boom. All right, hopefully that's a little clearer now. The feedback attention for alert is insane. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I didn't expect so many people to request access, so to help translate. Yeah, there's still, oh man, there's still so many comments and stuff I haven't replied to yet. We were just doing that over here. But yeah, it's pretty wild. There's that one. You can use that. Okay. Somewhere a lot of people probably like to help. Yeah, people are helping. It's epic. I've been super helpful. Ready with translation stuff. I'll is this for Russian or oh, for Ukrainian? Translation stuff. I'll just say that. I don't know. I don't know if this person is volunteering to help. But I'll just say that. What is this? It's an old iOS tapfish. I think that's most of the YouTube comments, but there is a lot of comments on Instagram and TikTok. Unfortunately, those are a little harder to reply to on my computer, but we'll figure it out. Just making sure I got most of these in here. Anything I hearted, I have replied to. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I think YouTube is stable for now. But every time yeah, there's more and more comments. I replied to this person, right? Yep. And then, yeah, this, I will make a change to the way they animate. Problem I'm aware of, and I have some plans on it. Okay. Also, just as a reminder to anybody in the chat right now translating, I prefer if we use the Learn in Translations chat for like translation specific questions. It's totally fine to ask stuff like this, obviously, because they're not in there. But yeah, if anybody in here is translating, that would be the spot to do it at. Just to let you all know. I just don't want to clog up all these other chats with a bunch of translation questions, because I imagine it might be hard to just chat about the game if it's all translation. So you guys should hopefully have access to this in here. I mean, it's set so that anybody with that role can see it. So let me know if anyone can't see that channel. But otherwise, I think as far as I know in here, you guys should be able to see it. Because as soon as you get the role, it should appear. So for like second opinions on this chat, you can see it as if it's okay, good. Yeah, just any translation stuff in general. If you guys have a question for me personally about a key on how to do stuff, you're welcome to just ping me inside of that channel. If you want to change somebody else's key that's already been translated, it's probably best just to ask them in there, just to make sure, like just say, hey, for any German translators, does this sound right, you know, or something like that. But yeah, just to make sure that we're not stepping on any toes here. I would like to just keep all the translation chats pretty centralized in there. Is anyone doing the Klingon translation? I don't think anyone's asked about that one quite yet. But yeah. Yeah, this is annoying. I know these people mean well and they want to help, but I can't. I need the other info. I'll let everybody know again. Hey, let's go. We got Adam in here. Pirate English would be fitting. It would be, yeah. I don't think it's like a standard language, obviously, so we'd have to kind of come up with our own. Let's see, Polish. And grab this. Okay. I will give them access. We'll fill out the PL column for Polish. There we go. All right. That's been done. Let me go give them the role on here. Right here. Translator, there we go. It is insane. There's so many people joining. What's our member count at now? Let's go. We hit over 700 people. I think you should write somewhere in the Discord which languages you already have. Just let people know. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind people helping with languages we've already translated, because there's going to be new work to do throughout development, right? Like I added a new feature, then there's a new batch of keys to translate. So I think it's okay if there's multiple people translating the same language, like that's already in the game. I think that's fine. So, the translation doc. Let me check that out. Oh, is it like you can't do it on mobile? That might be part of what's going on with some of these people not being able to put info in or something. We'll have to figure that out. Oh yeah, I thought my phone could type the optional message. Interesting. So I might have to put a note in there, just to let people know about that. Where's it all? Thanks for letting me know about that problem. I'll add it to the sign up message. And I'll just say, apparently this doesn't work on mobile, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a little stupid that you can't do that. But anyways, I don't think it would be very good to translate on mobile. That would probably be kind of hard. So. Last time I checked, there was 100 less on the Discord. Yeah, I know, it's insane. So many new people to enjoy. Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's so epic that we get to do this. Now I'll need to go through and do all the different flags. Oops. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this video is doing really well, isn't it? Pretty wild. That's a really high percentage for that. Usually it's down to like 80%. I wonder why it's so high. I might have just accidentally made a banger, but I don't know. You do like half the entries on a bus on phone? Oh yeah, it's pain, yeah. I bet. See another person asking for French. Happy to have you help. You can check out the pinned comment for more info. Hopefully having the pinned comments, people will send less comments because it's already clear what they need to do to help. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Instagram, there's still so many. I have, there's 8 new comments already. Not complaining by any means. But yeah. I would feel a little weird showing like private message requests on Instagram, so I probably won't do that on stream. Put this in here. Go with more info on how to help. Okay. You have 20 requests on Instagram. Let's see. Added a pinned comment to be real with more information. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, I didn't know this was gonna happen. I woke up today and I'm like, whoa. I was just scrolling through my phone. I had like 1 billion notifications from Instagram. Sure, in the general that people should discuss translation. Yeah, let's do that. Do I need to use these letters? Yep. Welcome to use any accents since the font has support for that. Also feel free to use word-in translations for future questions. All right. Nothing available, but any plans on adding British? Basically just slightly different English. I mean, I guess we could if somebody really wanted to like go through and change the spellings of things. There'd be like 2 things to change probably. Oh, can I not use them? It'd be easier. Just depends on... I mean, nobody has to. I guess it just depends on whatever makes the most sense. I'm not really sure. Like, is it normal to use as accents? whatever you can manage is really fine. I'll just say like the meaning is still understood Romanian and it's an accepted like practice. Oh yeah, did I not give you, let me go make sure. Sorry if I forgot about that. Yep, I totally forgot. My bad. There you go. I'm okay with that. Welcome in. All right. Count. Want throw in a pinned comment on the wheel for how to get involved. All right. Imagine it's easier to write on keyboard without it. Yeah, probably. I imagine. Yeah, because you probably have to do like yeah, you might have to do like special like key codes to do them properly. I imagine it would be a little annoying. I mean, I've never written in any other language other than English, so I don't really know. Let's see, German, English. Oh, and Icelandic. With the help, I added some more info on how to go from the end. I'm kind of like purposely, I guess, sort of requiring just a tiny bit of like effort on the translator's end to get involved. And the reason I do that is because, like, first off, it avoids just random bots from sending requests. And then also, I think we'd probably get people that are more enthusiastic about doing it that way if you have to go join the Discord. And also, it's so much easier to handle it through the Discord because then I know who is who and we can ask questions easy. So I'm just making it a hard requirement. Because otherwise it's kind of a nightmare. Even we have, oh yeah, all those. And when we text, we don't really use it. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine like the invention of keyboards probably makes it hard to do stuff like that. Because you can only have so many keys. Yeah, there's probably like key codes or something you can do. Like you can like hit a like Unicode. I'm sure that you're able to do that. But yeah, it would take forever though, I imagine. If I had to stop on every letter and do a different variant, that would suck. Welcome to help missions. I added a pinned comment to the reel with info on how to get involved. Okay, we're getting through them, but this is just the DMs. There's still so many comments. I added a pinned comment on the reel. Info on how to get involved. Yeah, and I don't really know with TikTok. It's so annoying to reply on TikTok. Love Hotline Miami? Yeah. I've never actually played Hotline Miami, so I'm kind of a fake fan, but the track is pretty epic. I probably have it though. It's such an old game. I'm sure at one of these points I probably saw it on sale or something. No. I don't actually even have it. Crazy. But yeah, it seems pretty neat though. I'd like to try it out one day. Usually check layout uses the row of numbers below the function keys for it. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's keep going through these. I know this is the most boring stream of all time because can't see what I'm doing. But don't worry about it. I'm just responding to people. But we're here to chat and have a grand old time, so it's fine. Help with Hungarian. That would be epic. So much for reaching out. Opened up translation signups for everyone. So we would check out the pinned comment the reel to get involved. Have you heard of the Steam World series? Yeah, I've heard of those. That's a very classic series on here. It's funny because as a kid, I didn't understand. I thought Steam World was like a thing that Valve made because it was Steam. So I was like, whoa, they made a game about Steam. Which is stupid. But yeah, these seem interesting. I haven't ever played these, but from what I've seen, yeah, so it's kind of like you like go and dig down, almost a little bit like Motherlode, that game where you like dig down on Mars to grab the ores and stuff. Maybe that's just what I get from first glance, but yeah, seems neat. This is just there's a bunch of them apparently. Kid logic is unmatched. I know. It's so stupid. Looking back, it's like, why did what? I just saw the word Steam and I'm like, oh, that's Steam. That's this platform. That's crazy. Oh yeah, there's like a whole different kind of game. Interesting. But yeah, they all seem pretty cool. I'd like to try it out eventually. They're so dirt cheap. Yeah, it's on sale for $1 right now. So like, I remember seeing my brother play this a really long time ago. Yeah, it always seemed kind of fun. Gotta love a good incremental game. Oh, let's see. I missed that part. Yeah, they're being made in Gothenburg, where I'm from. That's awesome. I want to work with game dev in the future, and it'd be amazing to work there. Yeah, that would be really cool. They're cheap. Get it? I can add it to my cart. I've got quite a while to decide, so I'm not going to show my private info on stream right now when I buy it, but and 2 I think is pretty epic. It looks a lot better. They really upped the graphical game, so maybe I could grab that too. We'll see. It is very cheap. I'll do that later. Yeah, this one. Added a Fishpedia a few days ago, so it's ready to go for the next update. Welcome in, Potato Overlord. Let's go. This person knows a bunch of languages. Austrian, German, French, English, Italian, Hungarian, Finnish, Czech, and Polish. Crazy. Reaching out. That's a set of languages. Hungarian is so difficult. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know because I don't know how to speak it or anything about it. But yeah. I wonder what the hardest language is to translate. It'd probably be like stuff like that that uses, first off, like a completely different set of letters, and also I guess probably just the further away from English speaking countries. I imagine like Chinese would probably be really hard to translate. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know either. Just have a college that speaks it. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Snooze the ad. If for a European language is difficult, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't even know where the heck I would start with something like that. Just trying to learn it, let alone translate it. Finishes a whole other language tree, yeah. Yeah, the list of conjugations on that is insane. We were looking at that last stream. It's pretty wild. Maybe a screenshot channel for layered in? Yeah, we totally could. I want to be careful about like putting in way too many channels in here, but there's clearly a lot of desire for stuff in here, so I think I'd be okay with like 1 or 2 more. Probably wouldn't want to go too much more than that. But yeah. I'll write that down and work on doing that later. Let's go. Welcome in. To time I comment some info on the reel. Cool. Yeah, it's insane how many people have joined in. Oh yeah, this one, I'm gonna hide this one now from lured in translators. Because this is like the Starground one. It's a little weird to put it there, so I'll reply to this person and then yeah, can we use the euro? Unusual join activity detected. What is this? Just because there's 25 join actions 1 second ago. Activity began on 4/12/521. Discord is serving CAPTCHA to all joiners and blocks suspicious joins and DMs. That's a bruh moment. I don't want that to happen. Don't pause DMs or invites. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I got a little pop-up. I've never seen this before. Don't do it. It's fine. I'll mark as resolved. Yeah, increased activity from normal members. There we go. Okay, so it's fine now. Hopefully it doesn't make everybody do captchas. Hey, Fifth Function, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. What were you up to today on your stream? Some markers. Thank you. Yeah, what's going on? We are just going over a bunch of translation stuff for lured in right now, because I accidentally had a bunch of videos that did really well, and now there's a lot of people that want to help, which is cool. So, lots of ranting, not much working. It's okay. That's exactly what we're doing over here, so it's fine. Yeah. Let's see. Move this over to the other manipulation channel. Yeah, I'm gonna hide that one from the lured in guys. I don't want to make the Starground translation channel completely filled with everything. That was Lou. That question, I'd say it could potentially be problematic since I hard write a lot of USD dollar signs into the game, so there'd be a random mix of euros and dollar signs. Starving gotta run. Yeah, no worries. But thank you so much for rating in. I really do appreciate it. Here, let's snooze the ad. Yeah. I mean, I think that makes the most sense. Welcome in, everybody. I just have a message. Okay. Oh, Instagram. Thank you for the spin, Ryan. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully everybody can see the channel in here. I mean, I think so. I mean, I have it just on private, and then any alert and translator can see it. This is the thing that's so stupid about Discord sometimes, is like, with the whole channel and roles thing, it like makes specific channels invisible by default, which I just don't know if it's... It probably is visible to everybody, but that's the thing, is I have no way of knowing. So it's very frustrating. I think there is like a thing where I can view the server through a specific role. Let's go try that out. So I can like click on this, and then I think view as server role. So this is what they're able to see. So yeah, they just see... How are they able to see that stuff? Is that real? That doesn't make any sense though, because I don't think I have those set up like that. You can't? Okay, yeah, I don't know why it's showing those then. See, it makes me think it's not even working. So yeah, I don't know what's up. But I presume that this is visible then. Okay, yeah, I got thumbs up, so we're good. Oh, is this, I need to make sure everybody can talk in here. Let me make sure. Manage channel. I'm just gonna say, not manage. Send. Read the history and also send messages. There we go. Just in case, I don't know. I don't think it should matter, but there we go. We don't even have a symbol for Czech crowns. They're and they're not similar values, so it would not make sense. Yeah, everything is kind of based around like USD, just because that's the currency I'm familiar with and can actually balance around. So yeah. Say Katu Voss, welcome in. How's it going? If you're adding euros, I think if the country doesn't use euros or dollars, it should default to dollars. Yeah, I definitely think so. I don't know if I'm gonna actually go through and bother adding in euros, because that is it's a lot of work to do that. It goes kind of a lazy day. Well, welcome in. Okay, yeah, I imagine this is kind of what I was thinking. It seems like the dollar sign is a pretty universal symbol, so it'd probably be okay. Yeah, and it wouldn't really like change the game in any way. It's not like I'm gonna change the value of do like an exchange on the income in the game. So I think that would be a little weird. Oh, what project are we working on? I am working on Lured In today. Kind of doing less game development stuff and more just getting everybody signed up for translations here. Because we've got this translation sheet. There's been a ton of people who have been super helpful in offering to translate the game, which is really cool. So yeah, that's the thing we've been focusing on. It's coming along. Just replying to a lot of people, answering questions and stuff about translation, so that's going good. There's probably more people that have signed up here. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch. Epic. Let me add all these people in. Cool stuff. Yeah, unfortunately it's not the best thing to do on stream, because it's a lot of just like I don't want to like leak everybody's emails and stuff, so I'm not really showing anybody what I'm doing, because you know, like I said. But I'm here to chat though. Okay, they want to do French. Thank you so much. Help. You cannot be R column. I cannot snooze the ad anymore, fortunately. Okay, so that was Potato Overlord. I'm gonna go give them the role on the Discord. I'll try and be better about giving the roles, because that would be good. Ah, really stupid how the search. I wish there was an easier way to just search for a user. I mean, I can go through here and find them like this, but there's gotta be a better way. There we go. So he's late in dev, I take it? Actually not. This is actually kind of early on. We're just in the playtest period right now, so. But it's nice to get this translation stuff established early, just so that it's not a massive insurmountable number of keys that people have to translate. And also I get to kind of make sure everything is translated as development goes along, instead of having to cycle back and do it all. So thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, translation stuff is a lot of people management, data entry for sure. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the speen. All right, ads are any second, guys. I apologize. I have no more snooze credits. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in a Starground back into here and just keep this one as Starground translation. All right. Good question here. Translate Ascension as prestige. Yep, absolutely fine. Can translate it in a lot of different ways. Like reset, prestige, Ascension, rebirth. There's a whole bunch. Or even like what is it in Cookie Clicker? It's what do they call it? It's not Ascension. It is called Ascension though. But I don't know what the button is. It's really weird in Cookie Clicker. Because it's called Ascension, but it shows, oh, Legacy. Right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's keep going down the list. Yeah, I'm keeping track of like just a little sheet of everybody, their language they're translating, their Discord name, and their email and stuff, just so that I can fix any potential problems. Because if somebody starts griefing the sheet, I know exactly who's doing it. So. Okay. Then we got that person. Gosha, if I'm saying that right. Probably saying all these names wrong. There we go. So much for your help. And fill out the EL column. Does someone else sign up for the check except for the Mr. Worldwide? Yeah, I think there's a couple people that have asked about check. Let me see. Because I got a list. Yeah, there's another person here. I don't know where they are on Discord, but... Oh yeah, this person. Right here, Drakal's here. This person signed up for check. Yeah, let me check. So yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of, actually, I need to give them the role on the silly goober. Okay. Yeah, if anybody has signed up and is not seeing the channel, please let me know. Oh man, I'm gonna have to figure out a solution for the credits on this because we're gonna have an insane number of people in the credits. So I've got to have like a drop-down menu or just a way so that you don't get every single person visible instantly, because it might be quite insane. I might do like a drop-down tab and then have like subcategories for the languages and who translated the languages, just so it's a little easier to go through. So we will see. Definitely something you shouldn't prioritize, but lured in Twitch emotes is wanted. Yeah, it would be pretty cool. I would like to add in more. We did a couple, or I think I did like one emote for lured in, but especially now that I'm working on lured in a lot more, we'll definitely come up with some ideas for those. Playing lured in right now, and I just came across the Uber secret command menu on accident. Yeah. Yeah, be careful with that menu. It's very easy to accidentally either corrupt your save or crash the game. So I'd probably suggest not messing with it. I use that for like testing the game and stuff, and just like giving myself cache and research just to do things easy. But it definitely is not intended to be used if you actually want to play the game for real. Eventually I might kind of hide it better, like make it so you have to type in like a secret code or something to actually open the menu, just so random people don't accidentally open it. But yeah, it's dangerous, be careful. More lured in emotes. Yeah, it would be nice eventually. Yeah, if anyone's got ideas for specific emotes, let me know. So let's keep going through the list. Seems like all the new requests here do have the info filled out, so that's good. Yeah, I think it was just a thing where on phone it probably does like mobile, I suppose. It just probably like just sends the request instantly without giving you the chance to actually put in a comment, so yeah, which is pretty dumb. I don't know why it does that, but oh well. Nice Nodders emote. Oh yeah. We could definitely do something like that. Yeah, I'll write down any ideas you guys come up with right now. So some lured in rewards for big boy cash. Like you talking almost like in-game cosmetics and stuff. I don't know how that would or yeah, I could do stuff like kind of like what we do with Starground, where you get to add in a decoration idea and stuff like that. So we could definitely do that. I'll write that down. Lured in point redemptions, and also lured in nodding emote. You always make debug stuff like a config file or launch argument. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easy to do that. I guess the thing is I just like being able to run commands and stuff on the fly while I'm in the engine. I think it's just a lot easier that way. But yeah, it is really easy for me to add a check into the game where I can just check if I'm running the game through the editor or not. So it's pretty easy to hide that menu if I really want to. But also, it's okay if people want to mess with it a little bit. I'd be warned, but you know, maybe some people want to get up to some shenanigans. We'll see. The amount of people translating should maybe mention that we should respect keeping words consistent, like research being the same in multiple places. So like you mean basically like with all the, so like, yeah, I think I know what you mean. So if somebody translates it out as a specific word, research, then we want to make sure that we're using that same variation of the translated word everywhere else. Is that kind of what you mean? Yeah, I can add that into the message, kind of just keep like translations consistent. I was going to say like the menu is only available if you launch with args or, oh yeah, or if a file exists. Yeah. Yeah, it would be really easy to do that. I don't even have to bother setting up a config file or anything. I think literally I can just run, there's like a one line check I can call. And I think it's just like, you know, is editor or something. It's like os.editor or one of these things. Project settings, editor. I don't remember what it's under. But it's one of those. There's a function where I can check if I'm in the code editor, so yeah, maybe we'll do that eventually. What if that interferes with the actual translation? I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. I always just say with translation stuff, like I trust in you guys to figure out what makes the most sense. So, you know, I encourage all you to like go through things, and if there's anything that looks weird or wrong to anybody, then you can bring it up in the translation chat and just be like, hey, I think this makes more sense, or we should change this, you know? Because we don't have to get it absolutely perfect right off the bat. It's okay if there's little weird mistakes. We'll just have to slowly work on getting all those fixed, and that's no problem at all. Okay, so that is smiley. Much help. You can fill out the yell. Okay, so that was smiley on the Discord server. Let's go add them. Oh, right here. Boom. Cool. Okay, so we do have one here, Spanish Latin American variety request. So for that, we do have to make a new like column. So I'm gonna do. Let's go to Godot locales, and we want to do. So what would that be? Latin American. Because there might be like variations of Spanish. I know we would do ES underscore and then something for Latin American variety. Would it be just like Argentina? I mean, it's Latin, but that doesn't really make any sense. I don't know exactly what that would be. Locale code for Latin Spanish. Latin American Spanish. ES 419. Because there's Chile. Okay. I don't know if there's like a. We'll have to figure this out. words, bend a little with context. I was more talking about, for example, ascension can be translated like 5 different ways. So we should pick one only bend. Yeah, I feel that. I'll definitely throw that in there. So language varieties. Caribbean, Mexican, Central American, Andean. So they're all different. I guess we'll just do, I mean, what's the largest speaker? I think it's technically Colombia, isn't it? What makes more sense here? Do we do Argentina, Chile, Colombia? ES 419. I don't know what that like is. Latin America and the Caribbean. But that seems really weird to do it that way. Yeah, I'm not really exactly 100% sure on the proper way to do it. Like what would be the best code to use. I don't really know. I mean, I guess I can do ES 419. I don't know if that's like something that Godot would recognize. I'm not really sure, but we'll try. I've been talking to my mom and anyone else who speaks fluent Tagalog to try and figure out some of these translations. Oh yeah, I imagine it would be tricky. A little bit of a struggle since English is super integrated into Tagalog. I'm not sure if there are Tagalog translations for certain English phrases that are just commonly said. Yeah, that's definitely something that can be difficult, especially like because a lot of the keys for the game, like newer words, stuff like FPS and audio and a lot of these words related to like technical things or technology invented in the US and stuff. I know a lot of those kinds of things are just people just say their names in English even if they speak a different language because that's just how they're recognized and known around the world. So but yeah, why not use the Steam built-in localizer? Is that a thing? Oh, is this just like the... Okay, so they have like a list of... We will have to do localization for the store pages eventually. Managing in-game translations. Just that. Let's see. Achievement localizations. We'll need to do that someday too. Does it have... I'm not seeing anything for in-game stuff. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Get current game language. Yeah, I mean, I really do like the Godot translation stuff. It works really well, and we're able to translate all the languages very easily. So I don't really see a reason to swap to the Steam stuff, especially because then also we don't have to rely on the Steam API to translate the game. Like if I ever do, for example, an itch build, then I can't really you know, use the Steam stuff. So I think it's good just to use the built-in version of localization, even if Steam... I'm not 100% sure if Steam has one or not. But yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll do ES 419 because that's Spanish Latin America. So it's a little quirky, but I guess it's a real locale. Try it. All right, let's add another person to the table. Let's see. Then let's get the language. So Spanish, Latin American. Boom. Okay. See, thanks so much for help. And fill out the column called ES 419 for Spanish Latin America. Alrighty. Isaac, we'll get him added into the role on Discord. So this is going to be ES419. It's a weird code having that there, but it's fine. I'll say Spanish, Latin America. Okay. Let's copy this over. We might run out of columns on the translation sheet. I don't know what happens with that, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, I just don't even really know. I'm hoping that it just lets us keep adding more columns to the sides, so we'll see what happens. Let's see, Baby Vision, welcome in on YouTube. I think what we're doing is really cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really into fish keeping as a hobby, but it's really expensive. It is. Especially like if you get into the more exotic species and stuff, it is very expensive. Some of those guys cost hundreds of dollars. Not to mention all the equipment you need to buy to actually keep them alive, so it's pretty wild. Yeah, it's nice to see someone making a game about it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully it's just a nice chill way and to get to have fun having a tank without spending so much money to do it. I'd love to add in a bunch of like exotic aquarium fish and stuff like that for sure. Put this over to oops. Okay, that was Isaac on the server. Let's go do that. Milo. Somewhere in here. There they are. Oh, right. It was them, yeah. It does AA. Oh, just, oh, like, like screaming. Yeah, it is very expensive. Says go, it doesn't let you catch the fish and acts like you did it too early. If you click fast enough after it says go, it doesn't let you catch the fish and acts like you did it too early. That's interesting. I didn't know that's a thing. It's kind of... Oh, when you add a new column. Oh, that's what you're referencing. Okay. So it just does AA. Okay, nice. Thank God. So then we should be able to do as many columns as we want. Column fish funds to be translated. It might be in heaven. Yeah. Okay, so we got that one added. There's still so many. Norwegian, let's go. It's a new language on here. Yeah, we are going to be drawing some flags, guys. I am going to have to draw like 20 different flags. That's fine though, it's cool. And then Norwegian. Cool. Alrighty. And I'm pretty sure that should just be NO in the locale. I always like to check. A lot of people put them in here, which is really, you know, convenient, and I appreciate it. But I just want to make sure it's like the format that, oh, what is this? There's different variants of it. I guess this is the Bokmal variant. I said that wrong, I'm sure. But yeah. It would be cool to have the flags hang in the store. Yeah, that would be nice, because, yeah, I am already drawing them. I could, like, put them in as, like, a little decoration that you can put down. That'd be nice. It'd be a cool way to just kind of, like, show off the languages and stuff we've got. Yeah, I guess this is the Bokmal variant. That's sneaky. Oops. Thanks so much, your. For your. Oh. Fill out the NO column. Okay, so that is sneaky. We will add them in. Let's go put that language in. So NO, no. And Norwegian, Okmal, whatever that means. Must be just there's a couple different variants. It's going to be an index P. It's crazy that we've almost already got more translations than Starground ever had. You know? Because I think we were down at like R for the column or something on there, so that's pretty wild. This is the power of short form content. All right, so let's go add sneaky to the role. So we're gonna go into peeps, sneaky. There you go. Starground is also a bigger task. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, it's a lot more work. Eventually, Lured In will probably approach the number of keys in Starground. I don't know if it'll... it's hard to say if it'll have more or not. Because, I mean, the thing with Lured In is also like with Starground, there's a lot of like fish that we'll be adding in. A lot of names and descriptions to translate and stuff. Also, another thing that might kind of inflate it is every single item and decoration and building in Lured In has a description. Not every single thing in Starground does. So we'll see. But yeah. A wave hello. Okay, let's keep going through. It's crazy. I'm like not able to keep up with adding people. See, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I know Norwegian and Danish is really similar, and sometimes they're combined into one language. That's interesting. Yeah, I did not realize that. Yeah. Yeah, I never really like thought of those two as being similar, but I guess, yeah. Okay, we got Russian, Epic. Let me throw this one in here. Russian. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this list because it'll really help make it easy to know who's doing what. So much for help. The RU column for Russian. So that is Kerpa. Let's go add them. Somewhere in here, right there. There we go. Let's see. You probably don't want to do it here though. Someone is probably open to translating Danish. Yeah, I think there's a couple people that specifically want to do Danish and Norwegian separately, so I think we should be good to go. I think nothing in Lured In can one-up Wise Tree dialogue. That's true, that's true. When will the game fully release? Right now, the plan is for July or immediately after July. It's already open for the play test, however, and eventually a demo in May, which is next month. I don't actually have that long to get the demo ready, which is interesting. But I'll have a lot of time after Next Fest and the demo and stuff to really refine things. I think we should be okay. we'll see. It is a little scary, like just going straight into release without early access, because it means like that's the game. So let's see. It's long. Welcome in. I'm curious if you have any experience with publishers. I do. Lurden is published by Two Left Thumbs, so it's the only publisher we've worked with. So I don't have a ton of experience with other kinds of publishers. I know some people do like publishers for regionalized versions of the game, like a Chinese publisher or stuff like that. Usually I think most of those kinds of publishers just deal with the whole Oceania region, like Malaysia, China, Japan, Korea. I don't know if they do Australia, but because that's just in English, there isn't really much to do over there. Yeah, those can be definitely good. I don't know if I'll be doing that for Lurden or not. Something I might look into, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, happy to answer any questions if you've got them. I remember how idiotic Polish fish names are. Yeah. More puns, the better. This is very useful info. Yeah, if you got any specific questions about publisher stuff, you are more than welcome to ask away. Just let me know. All right, let's keep getting people in. We want to do Spanish. Oh, there's 20 players on it. Let's go. I can't actually view like the number of players playing the game because I'm not like I don't have permission or whatever to view the panel inside of Steam. I might be able to go to like Steam DMB and check though. So we'll have to do that. All right. Get this person invited. And we can the yes column. Boom. That is. It might be Milo. Let me go look. I saw Milo in here. Yep. There we go. I've been working on a game for like 4 years now. I just finished the demo. Let's go. I want to go full time, but I don't know where to go from here. Going full time is really hard. I've been doing it for years and still like, I mean, I am doing it full time, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm making a full time wage, right? So yeah, it's hard. It is extremely hard. There's so much competition and stuff like that. So yeah, big thing, definitely, if you have not done it yet, do Next Fest. It's a huge opportunity to build up wish lists. Typically going into Next Fest, you want to have at least, I think it's 2,000 wish lists going into Next Fest. And then for launch, the number that I hear most of the time is 7,000 wish lists. With those values, it's not like a guarantee of success or anything, but it's kind of like it tells Steam, the algorithm, that it's more likely your game's going to make them money. That's essentially what it is. So, but yeah, definitely publishers can help with that. I would just think about what you really want out of a publisher. If you're able to do all the stuff yourself, if you're marketing by yourself and you're seeing really good reactions and feedback from that marketing, I don't think you really need a publisher. But if you definitely need help building up wish lists, then it definitely can help. Especially larger publishers. They do take a pretty large cut, but they can be pretty powerful in marketing your game. So it just depends. Because the playtest's not technically the same ID. Yeah, I think that's why it's like a different version of the game technically. It's a clown visual novel dating sim. Let's go. It's pretty epic. Yeah, I've seen dating sims can do really well. Oh yeah, let's go end game. 20 people. Sick. What game? Oh, you're talking about, yeah, Alert In. No, you're good. Yeah, I definitely wish you the best of luck. There's a lot of different publisher options out there, so I would look around. Make sure that when you're going into an agreement with the publisher that you retain your IP rights. Because if your game does super well, you want to make sure you still own the game. And also, if you own the IP, you have control and say over everything, right? You don't want a publisher coming in and saying, okay, you're going to do this now, and you're going to do what we want. Because then, I don't know, it kind of ruins your vision for the project, right? So that's a thing to be careful of. Most publishers I've seen do let you retain IP, so it's a pretty common thing. But just be on the lookout for that, because that's kind of a way that a publisher might try and like get you. Visual novel dating sim. Don't think I've ever seen anything in that niche. Yeah, no, it could be pretty neat. Yeah, definitely not my type of game, but for a lot of people, it probably is. Thing is, I can do everything, but will take me a few years working part time. Yeah, it can definitely. I mean, game development, yeah, is time consuming for sure. Yeah, if you're not able to do it full time, then I think a publisher can really help. It gives you just like, if you have a publisher, they'd probably take a larger cut. We're probably talking like 30 to 50%. But a large publisher like that can do all of your marketing for you, and you get to just focus on development. So I would look into potentially something like that. There's a lot of options around. You've got stuff like I think Raw Fury is one of them. Devolver Digital is kind of one of those publishing companies, but they're pretty selective, so odds are you I mean, you can always give it a try. I definitely recommend it, but it would be pretty tricky, I think, to get published by them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. I would just do some research. If they think they can get away with that, they will try. Yeah, I mean, whenever you form a publisher agreement, they're wanting to maximize what they get out of the deal, right? So you always got to be careful about that. They're always going to do what financially makes the most sense for them, which is things that aren't good for you. So I think you always got to pay attention and read the contracts and the legal terms. I've done a ton of research, but the only thing I'm stuck on is the email. I've made a pitch deck, but I just email them, hi publisher, I think honestly, yeah, that's probably really all you really need to do. Like, I would say just get straight to the point, work on like an elevator pitch. You want to be able to describe your game in like one sentence. Because I'm just thinking, if I was a publisher and I'm reading through all these different emails that I'm getting, right? Tons of them. The sooner I understand the game, the better that kind of email is, right? So if you have a line that's like, this is my game, it is a, dating visual novel with clowns, like, it's just easier for a publisher to know what your game is, and I think that's important. So work on like trying to portray the information as easily as possible. But yeah, a lot of them have like guidelines and stuff and rules on how to communicate with them. So I think that's always really helpful. Just look through their websites, usually in like the about section or pitch your game. There's like a section somewhere that's like how to format your email, So definitely be on the lookout for stuff like that. To be fair, if anyone publishes a clown dating sim, I'd expect Devolver to, yeah. Am I a Spotify guy or YouTube Music guy or Apple Music guy? Definitely Spotify. I've tried to use YouTube Music in the past, but it's just kind of janky, and also it's really expensive. And Apple Music, the problem is most of the time I listen to my music on my computer, so it's not a good fit. Spotify to me is just far superior because it's really easy to listen on my PC. I can seamlessly go onto my phone. It's not super cheap, but like relatively compared to all the others, it's not too bad. So I think Spotify is the best in my opinion, but they all have their pros and cons. The last on my list to email. I mean, honestly, the way I see it with emailing publishers is you might as well try, right? Odds are you're probably not going to get anything back from a company like Devolver, but it's okay. You're not going to lose anything. You might lose a couple minutes writing an email, but that's literally it. So I'd just start with like, what is your dream scenario, right? Write down the top publishers that you think would be super cool to publish with. Talk to them first, because what if they say yes, right? And then you've missed out on that potential opportunity. So yeah, I'd always say start with the craziest, best ones first. And then if you're not getting any deals there that you're liking, I'd probably drop down to and look into smaller publishers that might be more likely. Didn't know they would even have resources for that. Yeah, definitely. Shoot your shot, don't bet on it. Yeah. Miss 100% of the shots you don't fire. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't ask, then you're guaranteed not to be published, right? So you might as well try. A pretty specific non-issue, so I won't bother. Yeah, I'll definitely email everyone. Cool. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully it goes well for you. So, speaking of which, can I have $10,000? I wish I had that kind of money that I could just throw out money to people. Unfortunately, that would not work at this moment in time. I had to ask. See, hey, but you, what if I said yes, right? Thanks for all the tips, learn a lot. Yeah, no worries at all. More than happy to answer any questions. Just let me know. Oh, Potato Overlord accidentally did viewing mode. No problem. Let me see what I can do about that. Okay, so I can see who is... Change them to an editor. Should be good to go now. Excuse me. Okay. Man, it's so insane. There's so many people. I still haven't, like, I haven't touched TikTok yet. Because it's just, it's very inconvenient to, like, comment and reply to people on there, but it's the video's doing really well on TikTok. There's almost 70 comments on TikTok. I have, oh boy. I can't even count them all. At least 30 DMs, I think. All right. There's a lot of people to respond to. We'll get there eventually. But it's crazy because I can't even... I'm trying to like keep up with the people requesting access, and I accept a few people and I go back and it's still at 8. It's like forever at 8. And I want to say again, this is by no means me complaining at whatsoever. It's just it's so epic how many people are interested. I just hope I can like keep up and actually get everybody added. Let's see. So let's do Polish. So that's Socatic. So much. Oh, and fill out the PL column. All right, let's go get Socatic in here. So funny how like it feels so random with making a short form content, you know? Like I just throw up a little short last night and like edit in an hour and I'm just like, this isn't gonna go anywhere, but I might as well throw it in there. And then now it's like one of the top shorts. It's crazy. If everything works out, I gotta go sleep now. Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming in, Woolbed. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. One skill is here. Let's go. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, this is already they're already set as an editor now, so I don't know. The right email. That's in there. Give it a try now. That person didn't put in Discord usernames and stuff, unfortunately. Okay, so all the other ones I see in here, I am not seeing the other information that I need, so I will have to ignore those ones for now. Hopefully eventually we'll get that figured out. Oh, I had to hit save. That's probably why they weren't able to do it. We'll see if that works. I'm trying to make a pixel art hand. All right, here's a little secret. You search hand, right? And you find a hand you want to draw. And you get a good reference for your hand, and then you just copy the hand. So, people don't use enough references when they draw. Everybody should find references for things. It's fine to copy. It's actually okay. That's just how you improve. Because looking at images like this, you can understand like lighting and stuff and how hands are supposed to look. Doing really low res pixel arts, 1 pixel, kind of easy, yeah. That's what you're doing? Well, practice makes perfect, so I would keep at it. I used to be so bad at pixel art. The stuff I drew was terrible, pillow shading, and I just used like pure black as the outline, and it was pretty bad. I've definitely improved since then. Yeah, I just need practice. Yeah, it just takes practice. But it gets a lot easier with time. So, don't worry about it. Everybody starts off at being terrible at everything, right? Nobody is just instantly good at something. And even people that like you look at and think, oh, they're natural at something. It's not that they're natural. It's probably just that they enjoy it so much that they put a lot of time into practicing something. And that's why they're a quote unquote natural at something, because they just enjoy doing it. So it takes practice. It's okay here. Send me that. So instead, then I can fuel setup. Yeah, I'll put another thing in here, just like if anybody doesn't have a computer or something, we can figure out an alternative. We don't have a PC. All right. Okay, so let's cycle back to some of the other things that we have to do, like YouTube. Let's see if there's been new comments there. It's like there might have been 4. Yeah, it's good to kind of keep this all centralized through Discord because it saves me a lot of time replying to people. Because if I had to copy the Discord link every single message and stuff, it would take me eons. Good point. I should just do 4x4 pixel art. Yeah. Man, that's a crazy average percentage viewed. Yeah, this video is popping off. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I was just like, hey guys, look at this funny little description. Please help me. I found some random gif of somebody like jumping into the void. So it was kind of funny actually. Okay, maybe makes sense. I'm thirsty. I'm running low on water. I'm not gonna make it. I let the child search for the meaning things that were meant for other cultures. Yeah. There's really interesting. It's always interesting. How many different words and meanings there are for things. There's info on how to help in the pinned comment. I think YouTube has some AI response thing I've seen, which is, what's the point of that? I want to actually be able to talk to real people and have them get real responses. Tongue is also, oh yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes algae and kelp are kind of interchangeably used. Technically, kelp is actually algae, right? Or it's like a single-celled organism. I think, right? Yeah, it's not a plant. It's this. Which I believe are just a bunch of protists. Yeah, so all kelp is actually, which is always so interesting, but it's just a big collection of single-celled organisms, right? It's not like this one big combined creature. It's just a bunch of little guys. And it's got spores. See, it's so weird. You'd think it's just a plant, right? But it's not at all, actually. Yeah. I'll go to sleep. One question though, is there something you would like for me to think about with the Minecraft mod? Oh yeah, I read through all your comments and stuff on that, and I appreciate that. Yeah, if I ever like bring up something that you think is stupid or not gonna work for the mod, please like call me out on it, because I don't want to force things onto you that doesn't really like fulfill your vision for the mod. So I want you to be able to have the final say on things. But yeah, I think what would definitely be a good idea is thinking more about like I know you want to do the Ainder, the Ainder, with the end dimension changing after you kill the Ender Dragon. I think just like thinking on more ideas for that. Like, I think the thing that is important is if we're adding in new dimensions, like why are we adding in new dimensions? So I think, yeah, I would think over some like concepts on that, like progression in the Ainder and like what that's all about. Like, why would you go there and stuff like that. I think it's always good to focus everything around gameplay. But yeah, that's what I would say. But yeah, anyways, Spencer, thank you for coming in. Have a good rest of your night. I really appreciate it. See, memory and biomajor. Kelp is... Oh, okay, one organism. Multicellular... No, okay, my bad. I must have misread. But it's not a plant. Yeah. I think I'm thinking of coral, right? I believe that coral is all single-celled organisms, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, it lives in colonies. Are coral single-celled? Let's look at the Wikipedia page. Yeah, many individual polyps, or they're not single-celled. Wrong terminology. they're single organisms that all live on the same like chunk. So all these little guys are their own organisms. Yeah. But this is why I want to look this stuff up, because I don't want to be wrong. I think it's cool to know what these things actually mean. So yeah, correct me if I'm saying anything that's not true, because I probably am. Yeah, these are very interesting. It's so crazy how much variety there is down in the ocean. There's just so much stuff. Yeah, I kind of didn't yet, because that's maybe the hardest part. Yeah, it's definitely tricky. I guess instead of just immediately start thinking about gameplay, I would say like just think objective wise. Like, what do you want out of the Aender dimension? Like, why would people go there? You don't necessarily have to think about the specifics of the gameplay stuff yet, because we'll figure that out later. Yeah, but just start thinking about some really high level like player motivations and stuff, because I'm definitely thinking about that too. So I think that's kind of the first step in toward actually making things work and tangibles. Like we have to fully understand the direction we want to take with everything. So they cluster together in dead coral skeletons, and that's how they grow. Yeah, it's very interesting. If you have questions, reach out. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I appreciate it. So you got a message request here. Get you added. Okay, so this person sent me all their info, so we're good to go now. We go add them in. Put that in there. Got their Discord name. Do Swedish. Anyway, bye. Bye, Zefencer. Thank you for coming in. And Watchcraft. All right. Let's go get them added in. Go back into here. Boom. Watchcraft. Egg. Give the roll. And then Swedish, which is SV, I believe. Oh, yeah, it's SV. Okay, let's go let them in now. So that is, what was their email here? This is why I have it set up like this, so I can know who's who. Okay. Help. The SV column. Swedish. There we go. Okay. First time I'm hearing of that. It's a mod that me and Zefencer have been talking about. Zefencer came up with the idea and is just like, I guess, just kind of having me on board to help with stuff. So we've been chatting about ideas and stuff. Yeah, very early stages. There's nothing like very tangible yet. Zefencer did make like a little kind of proof of concept thing that I need to try out today. Hopefully I'll get time to do that. But yeah, Minecraft mod. The idea that it's kind of like a complete like rework of the game. Yeah, Minecraft mod, yeah. So it essentially like removes a lot of content and kind of like reimagines the direction that might have gone down like if Notch didn't leave Mojang, right? That's kind of the idea. So it's gonna be fun. I haven't done like a ton of Minecraft modding stuff before, so I don't know if I'm gonna be very good at it, but eventually it'd be cool to get it released and stuff. We'll see. Where's it written in game? Description for goldfish. Yep. Let's do the little pointing hand. And then I'll say, it's a reference to the snack called the savory cheese snack called goldfish. So feel free to modify if it doesn't culturally make sense. Sounds cool. Yeah, I think it could be very interesting. There's a lot of ideas being thrown around and stuff. So Fencer did like a big deep dive into like a lot of the things Notch has said in the past that he wants to add in. So it's been kind of neat. You need someone for Swedish. We go look at what our Swedish column is looking like right now. Okay, it's already filled out. Let me snooze that ad. This has already been filled out. Crazy how fast everyone is working. But more keys will be added in future. So any help is always appreciated. Yep, under each fish to the description. Yep, that is true. Welcome in. Okay, it's all good. Still not even like close to keeping up with everything. It's 19 new messages, oh my goodness. Well, I wonder what let me check the stats on this reel. Man, TikTok is... I'm gonna have to get to TikTok later, probably after stream, because there's just so many. There's a sharp drop off at the end. Wow, that retention is insane on Instagram. What? That seems a little weird. That's way, way better than it's ever been before. You can look at the chart here. So almost... That's insane. It's like 60% of everybody gets to the end of the video, and the skip rate is really low. It's only 17%. That's pretty wild. I might have accidentally cooked really hard with this reel. It's already got 53,000 views, and it's only the first day. It's not even been 12 hours yet. Dang. Anyways, I'll quit yapping about my, you know, video, but... let's see, it can help with English. Yeah, I really need that. Open translate stuff in French. Let me reply to that. Appreciate the help. More info in the comment. Okay. Yeah, I'll go through a couple Instagram comments just so I don't forget about it. I can reply to this one. Appreciate the help. Find more info in the pinned comment. Yeah, I'm not really keeping track of like the counts on how many translators we have of each, because it doesn't really matter. There's going to be more keys eventually, and I don't want this to be a thing. Like, it doesn't have to be such a job for everybody. If we have a lot of people helping, then you might only have to translate like 1 or 2 things. So, but yeah. What's up, Oshik? How's it going? So true. This video is real. Yeah. It is. Yeah, because we were going through a lot of the descriptions, me and Zafencer, as he was translating Czech, and we're like, oh man. I didn't even like think about it before, but all of the descriptions I've done basically don't make any sense. So it was a moment of like, I totally forgot that like that would be like that. But it's okay. So I could help to translate to Canadian French, yeah. Cool. More info in the pinned comment on how to help. Latvian would be couldn't post comment. Uh-oh, am I getting like banned or something from Instagram because I'm sending too many comments? But it's my own video. Whoa, what just happened? Did this just like change its format? Did an update for Instagram just drop? Okay, no, it's what? Okay, I can't even see the comments on here now. But I see them in here. Thank you, Instagram, for being super helpful. I guess I'm gonna have to reply to all these on my phone. That's fine. Shadow ban. I think it's just Instagram is bugging. The PC version of Instagram kind of really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty terrible, so I'm not surprised that I'm having issues. But it's okay. I gotta add soon. Uh-oh. Let's get this person banned. Block. Wait, no, not block. I want to ban. Open a mod view. What? Oh, okay. Somebody else did it. Thank you. Yeah, it says weird with creator commentary interaction. Yeah, it's quirky. I wish. Why can't they do what YouTube does? YouTube is so much better at this, at having a nice panel. Thank you, Oshik. Appreciate it. Oh, did they did the classic and put a comment everywhere? Yeah, typical. Thank you for banning them. Ugh, it's annoying when that happens. Okay, anyways. Cheek more like goat cheek, I know. Yeah. 1 seconds left. Please don't try again. Dang. Rejected. We have ads. Sorry, guys. Been figuring this out with yeah, I've been figuring this out with this fencer, since it's a similar thing with check. Feel free to keep track of all the entries that have issues like that, and I can go in and create alternative formats. So you can just drop the seconds part. Otherwise, if it's an accepted practice, like with check, we could drop. Could figure out which one standard word to use. Yeah, I think there is the ability to do plurals. It's weird because, like, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure out how that works. Every language has that a little bit differently. Like, apparently this is 5, 4, and 1, and with Zafencer it was like 1, 2, and 5. So that it's always like a little tiny bit different. Yeah, of course, it's... Yeah, it's definitely not. Like, I'm just talking to Fencer. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let's reply to some more Instagrammers. Still got a bunch of message requests. I think things have slowed down a tiny bit. I'm still a lot to go through, but we'll get there one day. Turkish, that'd be cool. Which would be really cool. Put some on the reel for some more information on how to get involved. Okay. This one with Dutch, that would be pretty epic. Oh god. Alright, ads are over, sorry about those. No. Cool. Put that in there. Slovak. What is Slovak? Is that just from Slovakia? Yeah. Yeah, closely related to Czech. That'd be cool. Would be really cool to have. And game added a pinned comment to the reel. Some more information on. All right, we got 10 message requests left on Instagram. With Russian, yeah, let's send another thing. Always appreciated. Comment to the reel with some info on how to get involved. Okay, 9. Oh man, I'm afraid to open TikTok. $99 activity. 28 message requests. You know, finna hire a community manager right now. Yeah, this one has a bunch of comments. 68 of them. See, it's really stupid that I can't pin comments on TikTok. Because I don't know what I'm going to do for all these people that want to help. Like, I have to... I don't know. I'm going to have to send the link to every single person individually, which is really dumb. What is happening, TikTok? Yeah, because I can report and delete. That's it. There's no pinning function, which seems wild. I don't know why that would work like that. I'm going to be real. So it's like, I don't know what to do about this. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out. What's all my activity? Lots of comments. Count update, no? I wish I could disable the stupid footnote thing. It keeps telling me every couple minutes, like, hey, you should do a footnote. You should leave a comment on this footnote. And I'm like, I don't care. Stop it. Okay. We'll get to TikTok later. We're going to focus on Instagram. Try and keep replying to questions and stuff over here. Gonna go to sleep. It was fun. See you next time. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Sorry that you know, the stream is super boring today. Eventually, once the activity dies down on these reels, we'll be able to focus on like new content stuff. So definitely Wednesday we'll work on new updates and features. I'll put up another update before then, of course, but yeah, we'll start working on the next like shop layout and stuff. Thanks for coming in. So just looks to be translate Google Translate. It's checking out. So that's what I did. Okay. Open in browser, not Google Sheet directly. Yeah. Tank as in fish tank. Also for future translation questions, can chat inside of Learn in Translations. I wish I could like reply. I guess what I can do is like a copy message link. Yeah, the same problem with hours, seconds, and minutes. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder how we would solve that. I have to think about how to do that. Anything that isn't making sense. Double check with anyone else doing that language. Otherwise, tweaks can be made. And then here I'll reply to him. Watchcraft. Yeah, same problem with hours, seconds, and minutes. So I guess something that we could potentially do is format this so we don't use seconds and stuff anywhere. That is one option. Yeah, we have to think about how like that would be best formatted, because I use that inside of like the little mini game pop-up thing for the remaining time that you have. That's one spot. And also I think inside of like, I don't do that actually for the tank timer at the bottom, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll go for now. Got some homework to do. Should be done translating within a couple days. Awesome. Thank you so much for your help with the translations and stuff. I really appreciate it. Yeah, take all the time you need. I mean, like, we don't have to get all of this translated instantly right away. So yeah, focus on, I implore all of the translators to focus on not translating first. Like if you've got school or work or anything, that should always be the number one priority, not translating later in. Yeah, thank you so much though. I appreciate it. And have a good rest of your night or day. And yeah, with this, actually change the formatting. Like Smile mentioned doing something like, you know, time, so that we have to worry about using the different variations of seconds, minutes, and hours. Okay. Yeah, that might be the best way to do this, just because otherwise it's like gonna kind of screw up all the different languages. It seems like that only really happens in reference to like time. There might be some cases where it's a little broken with other things, but we'll see. Yeah, aquarium is used pretty interchangeably with tank, so it would probably be fine. I don't really actually reference the building itself as aquarium very often, so I don't think it would cause too much confusion. Yeah, pun for catfish doesn't work. Welcome to switch things up. Okay, let's keep going through our requests. But yeah, some of these I accidentally open and then don't respond to. I gotta be careful I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, like this one. Appreciate the help. I added a pinned comment to the reel with more information on how to get involved. Okay. Yeah, I'm making only short versions, like H minutes, because all the difference in word endings. Yeah. It could maybe work for sure. That's another solid option. Do already use time code formats like 24 in some areas, so might work out just continuing to use that format. Yeah, I'll probably have to go through and do all that then. I know there are ways that we can like change things depending on the language, because there's like if we go into the section in here with translation, remaps and stuff, and like template generation, there's ways to do this. So what does this do if I hit generate? A POT file. Built-in strings. Wait. What does this actually do? Hold on. I kind of want to see what this frickin' does. Did it generate? Okay. We have a file called test. I can't see it in here though. That's kind of a problem. Let me open this up. I'm curious to see what this did. It might have automatically filled it out with keys. That would be pretty insane. I don't know what this is going to open. Oh, so this is like default keys that Godot has. Oh, okay, it just opened up Excel. How do I still have Excel? Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is a little just that kind of stuff. Cut, undo, alert in. Okay, well then this is pretty useless, so yeah. But it is nice just to get initially like a format for when you first start the translation stuff. I've already done it before, so I already know the format, but yeah, that's nice for somebody that's completely new to it though. Oops, I just created a new scene by accident. It's kind of neat though. Yeah, then add. I don't know what that really does. I guess you can just add in like a thing. Yeah, built-in strings. I thought that was like gonna be, it's gonna scan through the project and automatically add everything, because that would have been crazy. But nah, that's not what it means. It just means the ones that are built into Godot itself, like the color picker node and stuff. Help. Want some more info on how to involve in the pinned comment on the reel. Let's go. Time for the translation document. There we go. Double check on that. I don't want to expose emails. Let's not do that. I'll see you in here. I'll get you added as soon as I can. Cool. All right, let's keep replying to people on Instagram. I want to get all the requests dealt with, so. Italian translator, yeah, it'd be nice. Not. Is always appreciated. Some more info on the pinned comment in the reel for how to get involved. Okay. Let's see. Reaching out. Reel with some info on involved. Almost there. Thanks for help is always appreciated. Feel free to check out the pinned comment on the reel for info on how to help. To get started. I wonder what like our wish lists are at, you know? I haven't checked on that in a minute. After all these reels. It should show in here. Also, I wonder what our playtest count is at too. I'd be curious to see that. I think last time I checked in here, we were at like 1,100. That's crazy. There's like 200 new people today. Man. And then what do we got for wish lists? Wow, that's gone up quite a bit. Pretty crazy. Boom, big spike. Yeah, that's insane. You can see some nice velocity coming in from like the playtest recently. That's pretty insane. And a lot of these, like, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be wild. I need to figure out how to export from Mac. I don't really know. I know that you need like all this code signing garbage and stuff. It's really annoying. So I'll have to get all that figured out. It's very interesting to see like what kinds of languages people are coming in here with. There's a lot of people that speak Polish. A couple people speaking Italian. Not a ton of people like that speak I guess it's just because, I mean, it makes sense, actually, 100%, because, for example, you wouldn't see a lot of people coming in that, like, speak Chinese, for example, because English as a second language in China is very rare. It's like only 1% or something of Chinese speakers can speak English, too. So, actually, yeah. Also, I don't even know if people in China can watch Instagram. I don't know the rules about that, so... It might just be that nobody can even see it from there. I wouldn't be 100% surprised. But yeah. Oh. Mystery of literary translation. That's part of your bachelor's degree. Let's go. Oops. More than welcome to check out and comment on the reel for some info on how to help. There we go. Okay. Almost there. Until more people DM me. but we're getting there. He's reaching out. I haven't tried to anyone on TikTok yet. Just getting through Instagram now. So I have to remember their name because I don't want to send them 2 DMs about it. Need to check out the pinned comment on the reel for some info on how you can help. Okay. Let's see, Delta or not. Reaching out. There's your ish. Good to go. Comment to the reel with some info on how you can help. Almost there. Yeah, it's really cool. Have that in the game. Check out the pinned comment on the reel for more info on how to help. Yeah, I wonder how many of these people do have Discord. I don't really know. I mean, I imagine a lot of people have Discord, I'm sure. So also this is Lobot. I'm pretty sure we, yeah. Let me, yeah, say, hey, pretty sure I do, but if any questions. Okay, we've done it. I've gotten through all the message requests. There's still a lot of comments though that I have to go through, so we'll get there. Let's close that. I'll see if I can actually read the comments. No, I cannot. Yeah, it's really stupid. I don't know why Instagram is like broken like that. I just can't read them. Oh well. I can read them on my phone just fine. It's not like I'm like banned or the reel is broken or something. It's just really weird. I don't know. Let's see. Interesting. What is this sorted by? Most relevant. That's a stupid. Yeah, I wish YouTube didn't sort like that automatically by default. I hope I'm not missing anything in here. We'll see. I'll have to go read through all those and make sure. Man, that is crazy. What is up with this video? Why is it done so well? This is one of the challenges with short form, is like trying to understand what works. Because sometimes it just feels so random. Like you put up a video and you're like, this is gonna be awesome. This one's gonna be super great. And then it doesn't do well at all. And then you got other ones that you'd like spend no time on, and all of a sudden it's like, does really well. I don't know. Because I've had that with, I think the most viewed reel on Instagram was one that I spent the least amount of time on. Yeah, like this one. I was just like, all right, I gotta throw some stuff together. I didn't do any like zooming animations or anything. I just kind of did low effort mode. So it's interesting that it's done so well. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. And this only took me a couple of like minutes to do. It's crazy. All right, so yeah, I can't view the comments on Instagram. So we'll get to the comments later. Because I can't reply to anybody on there. It's a little broken. I'll go through the on my phone later, I guess, since that's the only option I have. Anyways, I think we got all the YouTube guys done. And TikTok is a nightmare to respond to because I can't point people to a pinned comment, so I don't know what to do about that. I might have to like make like a response video to this or something, or like I don't even know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm just gonna have to like copy a set response or something and just paste it to all the people because it's a lot. It's gonna take me hours. Don't translate it then. Oh yeah, that's my private messages, so I don't want to spoil. Oh, there is a business suit on... I didn't know they had like a web version of this. So that's interesting. Because I can see in here, like, I can look at these and then go to the comments. Oh, but it's broken and terrible. Who would have guessed? 130 comments? I didn't realize there's so many on that one. Yeah, I can't even view the comments, so what's the frickin' point? Okay. We'll get to those later. Alright. I think we're kind of at a more stable spot now. Let's see how things are going on the sheet. Then go in and like everything's gone. It's all looking pretty good. Asian. So yeah, I might change some of this stuff, like all the second stuff, to use a different time format, since apparently it's potentially problematic. So we'll look into that. Yeah, I think the one the least translated is Tagalog right now. So maybe we go ahead and draw in some, oh yeah, also let's do this. Select over there. Go draw some flags, maybe. And select all of the things and say format, wrap. So we don't get issues with that over here on the right. Yeah, hopefully everything will translate properly in here. I have to keep that in mind for like quantities on things, because apparently a lot of languages have that issue where it changes the word depending on the quantity, so we should probably try and kind of avoid that as much as we can. Oh my god. I just see my Instagram notifications. There's just so many. Alright. It'll be crazy though, we're gonna have so many languages. Which is kind of cool. I saw the game got added to a thing here. Playtester. I've got the email over here. I didn't like request this or anything, but all of a sudden it just showed up. So I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, view on Playtester. I think I actually heard of this website. Yeah, I don't think I put this on here. Yeah, discovered by official playtester team. Pretty epic. But yeah, it's just chilling on here now. Which is cool. Let's see, what is this like website all about? Oh yeah, it has some of the big guys on here. So it's just like a place to discover playtests. Yeah, alpha, beta playtest demos. Okay. Interesting. Pretty neat. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I do have adjustable difficulty now. Does it show all the screenshot history here, I wonder? Nope, just the current ones. And it does have this as a related app. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Anyways. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if like content creation stuff kicks up at all. I don't think there has been any yet. We can search for it. Yo, let's freaking go. Oh, this is playtester, huh? It is. Very cool. Yeah, they just like put the trailer in here. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking out for any content stuff in here. There's nothing in here, but yeah, we can sort by... I really hate how YouTube removed the ability to sort by newest. That seems really dumb. Yeah, it's just gonna be my streams and then some wacky, weird videos in here. AI slap. Okay. So I can convert references. Oh, okay. It's kind of interesting. Snecko. Oh, okay, just like stuff like that and knowing what it is. Yeah. That's kind of useful. All right. So we've got many flags to draw. Still a bunch of people to accept in and stuff. We've got 10 on here now. Yeah, I'll keep going down the list. Oh man. And okay. I'm gonna have to go find this person on Discord. They are Mateo XIN. There they are. Add them in. Your help. They're doing Italian. I don't think I have that column yet. It's like the IT. Yeah, I think I need to add that one in. Let's go see. It's Norwegian. Dialogue. Yeah, so IT. Put that guy down there. Okay. Extend it out to Q. Copy this. Add a comment. Make sure I didn't already do it or something. That would be kind of embarrassing. We're good. And this is going to be Q. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad I set up like the protected regions and stuff on this, I think, because otherwise it would be a little bad if people were like editing stuff over here. So cool. Still 9 people on here. Can't do anything about the people that didn't put in any info. Now I realize it was just an issue with mobile. Didn't know that that was like that, so. This is Polish. Yeah, lots of Polish translators. It is pretty interesting. So this is, we'll find that person's username. Fill out BPL. We have to go find their name. It's BDTLISEL. Oh, right here. There we go. Danish. Let's get that one added in here. They are Ponyo. Oh yeah, they were the person that was in there. I'll let them know that I added them in. Let me go see what the code is for Danish. What is it? Godot locales. DA. I was pretty sure, but just want to make sure. Oops. And then let's look for if we have Danish in here. Do not. So DA. Let's fill it out. This will be on column, what is it? R. QRS TUV WX Y and Z. We'll let them know. I have a notification on here. What is it? Oh, it's from a different server. So this is in Learn in General, I think. Should have access now. Let's give them a roll. Okay. Still got more to work through. But we're getting there. Yeah, it's crazy how many people we have translating now. We are going to have a big old chunk of credits. Okay, so all the others do not have the information. So we're good there for a minute. Yeah, I think now that we're kind of caught up on most things, I'll have to get to Instagram and TikTok later because I can't view it on my PC because it's stupid. Let's go ahead and start drawing some flags. I think it's about time. Just keep working through everything. So the last one that we drew was the Bulgarian flag, I believe. Okay. So the next one is the Tagalog flag. And the country that speaks that is, let's see. Yeah, standardized national language of the Philippines. So we will do that. And we already have a flag that basically looks just like this. It's the Czech flag. It's a little bit different though. It is red down there, but this is going to be a different color here. Oops. Swap it out to different colors for just a moment. So it's going to be white on top. Nope, not white on there. White there. And then blue over there. So this is kind of inverted. Okay. Fill that out. Should be black. This dark blue, do that. Fill that guy out. Oopsies. Pretty sure that's the right. Actually, the blue on that is kind of pretty saturated. We'll see what we can do about that. Might do an in-between color on some of these. That, boom. And then this has 3 stars. So one there, and one there. And a big sun in the middle that's shining. There we go. Yeah, would it makes more sense to do that blue? Probably, actually, in this case. I think their blue is like just a little bit more... It's really hard to say, though. It's just a full saturated blue. I'll just go with this. Alright, so we got the tag log flag. Next up, Romanian. Luckily, like a lot of these flags just keep getting easier and easier because we already have like some that are in the same like format. So for example, I've got like a vertical one here. I haven't actually done a vertical one yet, so we're gonna take one of these and do that. But now if we ever run into one of these patterns where it's like the 3 vertical stripes, well then we've already got the flag ready. So it'll get really quick to make these. I don't know how wide this is. So this is 32. I don't know how big we should go here. 11? Maybe 10. 10 feels like a good number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I think the middle's going to be like 12, isn't it? So we could actually go... Yeah, it's better to have the middle a little wider, I guess. So we'll do that. So this is blue, yellow, and red. Then yellow in the middle. And blue. It's kind of a darker blue. Let's fill all this garbo in. Okay. So kind of like what we had with the Russian flag. I want to do some little like anti-aliasing bits here. Then what is blue and yellow merged together? That's the problem. You can't really merge those two. So that's definitely not like a real thing. But we'll do red. All right. And then on this guy, we're going to do that color. And on this guy, that color. So this is flag Romanian. Okay. Next flag, we've got, this is Portuguese, so the flag of Portugal. That is, let's grab that over here. It's split down the middle. We'll just get a simple flag here like this. I don't know where that ratio kind of gets cut off, but we'll like do it right up to there, I guess. And it is going to be red over on this side and green on the other side. So green, the Christmas flag, and red. Yeah, I'm not sure how, like, what the ratio we should do here is. It's probably a specific ratio that you're supposed to use, but it looks like it's 2/3. So we'll do, like right there. And then now, the problem is their coat of arms is pretty hard to draw, so I don't know how good it's gonna look. I don't want to go too small with it, because I won't be able to squeeze in enough detail. But something around this size. So they have like these little gold wraps. And then there's a red shield in the middle with a little white bit in the center. Oops. Like that. Here, I don't like how this is. Something like that is okay. Okay, next thing that's got these tiny little blue dots. We'll just do that. I won't be able to fit every single little thing in here, unfortunately. But it'll be fine. And there's another like white outline around this, so it doesn't like blend in. I guess that's good enough. It's not perfect. Yeah, some flags are definitely a little trickier than others to draw. Anything like this where it has like a really complicated little like coat of arms or symbol on it is usually kind of tricky. But I think that looks okay. Oops. Flag. How do I spell Portuguese? I accidentally spelled it right. Okay. It's Portuguese, like that. All right, moving on down. So next flag is the French flag. Let's go grab the Romanian flag. Now I believe the French flag, let's see if I can remember. It's blue, white, and red. Yes, I got it. No. Wait, what? Is it red, white, blue, or is it blue, white, red? Blue, the hoist side. Okay, so that's going to be on the left. White, and then red. Okay. A little confusing. Let's fix all these nasty colors and whatnot. These will be like these little guys. I do that. Flag. French. Okay. Next up, the Spanish flag. For Spain. Now Spain, I believe, is... yeah, red, red, and then a yellow strip down the middle. So it's kind of like one of these other flags, but a little different. So I'll get this red one just because it's already kind of halfway there. Because it's like the red stripes are smaller than the yellow stripe in the middle. So we gotta like expand this out. So probably go like 2 more like this. Wait, how is that? Was the other one smaller? I guess it was. Yeah. Something kind of like that, I think. And then they've got another little funny coat of arms. So we've got to draw that somehow. These guys and their coat of arms. Okay. So it's like a little weird shield thing. I'm speed running. Disrespecting everybody right now. Alright, I'm gonna just copy it and paste it on. We'll try and make sense of it. See, it's very detailed, so it's gonna be hard to like make it work in pixel art. And also it's like it's like inside of the yellow region, so we gotta do that. Something kind of like that, I think. But then, yeah, we'll have like these little... Let's just do a different color for now. Like that. It's got these two little like columns around it. I wonder what it represents. Then it's got a crown on top. Looks really bad, but it's okay. So it's red. It's so detailed. Red in that corner. Also red in this corner. White in the top right. And just kind of like a yellowy color in the bottom left. Okay. And then the columns, they are white. Little connector bits are like these little like scroll wraps. Like that. And then they've got a little tinge of blue at the bottom and more gold at the top. Like that. I guess that's as close as I'm probably gonna get here. Oops, why is that pink? It also has like a little blue thing in the middle. Okay, and then position wise, it's kind of like, again, like 2/3, so it's more like, it's like right there. All right. From Spain. Okay. Continuing on down the list. We've got the Latin America Spanish. So we'll just pick whatever flag we like the most. This is the Colombian flag. We've got the flag of Argentina. And also of Chile. So that's a lot of flags that all speak the same thing. I'll just do Argentina because it's simple and for variety. But yeah. But we can change it out if there's preferences. So we do that. It's gonna be kind of a light blue on both sides. Might even do that color. Yeah, we'll do that color. Oh, hold on. This is going to be like that. For our anti-aliasing, and then blue. And it's got a little guy in the middle. He's like a sun, and he's got a schnoz, and he's looking at you. That's not in the center. Let's see, where's the center? 13 pixels away. 16. Whoa. So 13, 14, 15. So this is more the center. Something like that. Sure. And I might change some of these sprites out and do like a little split down the middle to show like the other countries later, but I just want to get some placeholders in basically. All right, Norwegian flag. Pretty straightforward. What is this? Is that real? Oh, that's the war flag. That's kind of awesome. All right. And it's very similar to the Swedish flag. I wonder what those patterns like represent, because they're all very, I wonder if they all like descend from another flag in the past or something. I don't know. All right, so we fill that in with dark blue. This becomes white and red. I think just like that. So it's Norwegian. Is that how you spell it? Let me make sure. Norwegian. Okay. We're good. Italian, and then, oops, I forgot to put a comment on this one. Danish. Let's go do the Italian flag. Now, before I look it up, I'm pretty sure it is green, white, and red vertical stripes. I was correct. Okay, so there's really not a massive change I even have to make here. That's basically it, and we're done. Yeah, see, this is what I'm kind of talking about, where eventually you hit like a critical mass where you have so many different flags that you have like basically a template for all of the other ones. So like, boom, we're done. Everybody probably knows their own flags. So it seems like a good way to choose the language that you're using. But... And then last, but not least, and only for now, the Danish flag, which is the Norwegian flag, but just modified a tiny bit. Like that, and we're done. All right. There we go. And I think that's it. So that should be all the flags we have right now. I still have to do more in the future as we keep inviting more people onto the board, so definitely do that. But yeah. Let's see, Light and McQueen on YouTube, welcome in. Well, thank you so much for making Aquarium Sim. Saying Aquarium's becoming usable. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's just such an old game that I've had a lot of issues with it in the past. The version on Steam is okay, but even then it's still a little janky. So that's part of one of the big reasons I wanted to kind of make another kind of aquarium simulator like this, because like there's going to be a day where eventually Insane Aquarium stops working, and I don't know if EA is ever planning on creating a sequel to the game, so until then, we've got to make do. Yeah, I'm excited to see how things go with Lured In. Still got a bunch of ideas for decorations and fish and regions and upgrades and stuff. It'll be fun. So let's go into the languages menu now. So it's time to add all these in. It's crazy how many languages we have already. It's pretty wild. Okay, so that's Bulgarian, so everything after that, go ahead and just do it. So Tagalog. So this is TL. And the flag is going to be the Tagalog flag. All right, next up, Romanian. Let's go get the flag for that. RO. Okay. Next up, Portuguese. Portuguese. Right there, it's going to be PT. Next up, French. FR for real. Next up, Spanish. And this is the base Spanish, the Spain variant. Got an ad starting in just 5 seconds, unfortunately, everybody. I apologize. This is Spanish Latin America. And the code on this one is ES419. Apparently that represents the Caribbean and all those kinds of Spanish. And I need to add in more flags. That's wild. So we've got that. We've got Norwegian. That is NO. Duplicate. We've got Italian. That is IT. And once again, last but not least, Danish. 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 DA. Okay, we've got all the flags in. So let's load up the game and just see what it all looks like. Might have to make this little menu a bit bigger to fit all the flags in here. Oh man. And Simplink. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, so here they all are, looking good. Hopefully it'll be pretty obvious what languages mean what. You know, obviously this is like French. For anybody that speaks that language, it should be pretty clear. They're like, oh yeah, that's my country's flag. We'll see how things go. If there's ever like cases where it doesn't really make any sense or doesn't work, that's fine. We'll figure out alternatives, so. But yeah. I might make it so when you hover over these, it also says the translated word of what the language is. So yeah, that would make sense. That's easy because we don't even need to translate the words. I wanted to show the name of the language in that language. So obviously English is English. Czech would be whatever Czech means in Czech and stuff like that. So I'll figure that out. But yeah, we are gaming. So I'll update all of this stuff in game as things keep getting translated. Yeah, it is crazy. We got so many people coming in to help. It's really cool. Yeah, I got another request here. Go. Send them a message. Thanks for reaching out. With some more information about how to get involved. Oh yeah, it said language not found. That's fine. All right. Ads are almost over. Might end stream a little bit early today, or not early, but you know, not stream for so long. Just because I did start pretty late today, unfortunately. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this keeps like making me think I have a message. Let me go read whatever this is. Okay, this is post jam announcement. Cool. Anyways. And there's so many in here. What? Oh, that was a little while ago. Okay. Anyways. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna send a message. Okay. So yeah, I guess what's next here, I mean, we've got all these languages added. Not all of them are going to be 100% filled out yet. There's still a lot of work that needs to go into that. But we're getting there, though. What insane tank. I do want to add in a couple more things for this update, ideally. We can finally actually get into some I don't want leak emails. Let me go into here. I do want to work on like a couple new decorations and stuff. Maybe this, I'm not sure how I feel about that. And throwing in a couple new fish would be very cool also. So maybe we'll do that. Oh yeah, I did this translation for that. Don't think I'm gonna do this anymore. Options, UI when it's a rare fish, we'll eventually do that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things in there we definitely will do. There's too many people to even think in here now for the localizations. That's just gonna make the change logs enormous. We'll have to see about that. Oh yeah, we're already good there. Let's work on a couple decorations. It seems like a nice little thing to do right now. I'm pretty sure all the keys are mostly translating properly. There might be one or two things that aren't yet, but yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so there's a couple suggestions, I believe, on Discord about some decoration ideas. We can go look at those. That was in... remember if it was in here or not. Pretty sure that was in the feedback. Oh yeah, right here. Coral, rock, and tank equipments. That would be pretty neat for sure. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, corals, rocks, tank equipment. Like we can do like a little bubble emitter. We got like the stones with the pores in them where the air escapes from and stuff, so. Okay. Well, yeah, we got so many more languages in the game now. Very awesome. Yeah, I hope it really helps make the game more accessible to everybody, you know? I think it definitely will. Well, I might go ahead and end stream here. I'll keep working on some decorations off camera and try and get an update out really soon. Hopefully tonight, I'm gonna try. But yeah. Cool stuff. I do apologize for the extremely boring stream today. I know, it was quite the stinker, but okay. Now that I know it's like such a big thing, I'll make sure to include a little like note of any translation stuff like that in the future inside of the video. Because, boy, I kind of regret not doing that. But it helped a lot. I just genuinely didn't think it was gonna blow up like this. And that there's gonna be like hundreds of people asking about it, and I just didn't think that was gonna happen. So it was a little hectic. But we got it worked out now. We got the channel on the Discord and like an easier way for people to apply and sign up and stuff, so yeah. So it should be okay in the future. Let's go find somebody to raid. Who would we like to raid? I'd like to see what Dobbs is up to right now. Anyways, let me begin that raid. Alright, but that's going to be it for today's stream, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. And big thank you to all the people who are willing to help with translation stuff. It's very cool. Yeah, I'll keep adding people into the sheet. I should be able to do it faster now that I'm not also streaming at the same time. So I can actually lock in and do like a big batch of people. But yeah, pretty epic stuff. I'm gonna really try and do an update tonight. I want to get some new stuff going. And I want people to be able to mess with, like, see the translations and stuff, and also, yeah, get to, what is the word? Just mess with all the new stuff. So yeah. I think it'll kind of help people translate the game because they can see where the keys are displayed better and stuff like that. But anyways, feel free to join the Discord. Wishlist alert in and play the playtest for free. And I'll see all of you gamers Wednesday at 3:30 MDT. Okay. Bye, Steven. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.